Todd Bodine, driver of the National Guard Ford. Just want to say hey to all the troops. We're thinking about you and we're praying for you to come home safe. Hoo-ah!
All of us at Fox Sports support our troops abroad and welcome all of you watching on American Forces TV network. Maybe some debris in the tri-oval as we close in on 40 laps to go, and we're getting close to the window in which if you made a pit stop you could go to the checkered flag. Jeff Hammond.
Yeah, right now, guys, what's going to really be interesting, in my opinion, is trying to make that pit stop, being out front, staying out front. If it comes on a green flag, come down pit road, what's going to be interesting is right now, the way Dale Earnhardt is, I believe he's got a definite advantage over most of these guys because, again, he can pick his point of coming in. He knows he's got to be careful not to flat spot those tires, but any time that you can be out front and stay out front at Talladega, you've got a definite advantage. Right, Larry McReynolds?
Yeah, and I mean, Jeff, I'm sure what's going on right now in the crew chief's minds on pit road, I mean, you're already planning for that. You're already trying to figure, I talked earlier about which cars would need how many gallons of fuel. You're trying to figure out how long you need to be there. You don't want to be there any longer, but you want to make sure you get enough fuel in that. Plus, you need partners. If you're going to fuel only, you need people that's going to do that. If you're going to do 2 right side tires, you need people that's going to do that with you. And then when it gets close to it, talking to that driver. Don't slide the tires and don't speed down pit road. That'd kill the day.
And another guy that you're going to be talking to is your gas man, to make sure you got to get hooked up. You've got to run with that race car. We've got to get all the gas we can in it as fast as possible.
But now, if you did not stop under the last caution and top off, have you dug yourself a hole if you have to now pit under green?
Well, again, yeah, everybody's going to have to pit under green, even if you topped off. So that's the thing. But the guys that topped off, Mike, less time there. But you need people that's going to be with you. You can't be out there by yourself.
Larry, one of the things I think we need to point out, too, to dump about 11 gallons of gas into one of these cars, it takes about 7 seconds, 6.5 to 7 seconds. So if you can get it down to where you can take less than a can, that's going to be critical right there. And again, for the crew chief to be able to count that out, I've done it many times, is for that driver to hit his mark, the gas man to hook up, to be able to make that count of 1,001, 1,002, to be able to tell that driver at a certain time to go ahead and go in the reaction time to make sure you get all you can in it to make it to the finish.
Yeah, you don't need that gas man to have to chase that race car down because that's precious seconds.
Timed pit stops, long a staple of IndyCar racing and Formula One. And with 37 laps to go.
Biffle just cut it right front down or something. He just dove to the inside. Some of that sheet metal may have gotten down on his tire.
Coming in, boys, coming in. He's got a right front tire down, I believe.
But you know what? If that's all it is, it happened at an opportune place because he was coming off turn 4. We know right now if they get tires and fuel in that car, if that's all it is, then he could go the distance. That tire was moving around.
It looked like that's what I was going to say, like it had a loose tie rod or something.
Yeah, like something's broke.
Yeah, it did. It broke something.
Yep. Biffle's in 19th place, last car on the lead lap. They're not going to stay there.
You can see them right there. They know they have more problems than just the tire down.
But he did a whale of a job hanging on to that thing when the way that wheel was wobbling around.
That's a shame, Steve Burns. What is the problem?
Larry, what we do know is we heard Greg Biffle say just a second ago, I think something broke. And now they're saying it's the ball joint on the lower control arm, ball joint.
I mean, when you beat and bang these things that much, something's finally going to break, and that's probably why they had to adjust the toe out. And now it finally broke. That's a shame, though. Regardless, you got to tip your hat to Randy Goss.
And what he probably did in one of those wrecks is bent that ball joint. And I tell you, a car with a bent ball joint on a track like this is mean to drive. It is very unpredictable. I think that's one reason why he was kind of wobbling around at times the way he was.
So now 18 cars remain on the lead lap with 35 laps to go and pit stops coming up.